Why is it going in this miniature screen? I need to check the settings. Well, the update was successful. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. Is there some issue? Or is it taking time? The downloading. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hmm. Again with the small screen. I don't get it. I think so. It's still loading with the DLC. That's why it's creating this issue. Oh fuck. Now we might need to wait. What else, chat? In the meantime, it's loading. I don't know what the fuck it is loading. There was no like info on any maintenance issue or anything. Please work full screen. The fuck, man. There's some issue with the properties or something. No, I feel like the newer one is still updating. Well, we have no option other than to wait then. But it was supposed to be only on like 6th August, no? Why is it having a issue on 7th? And this should be functional. Alright, in the meantime. What else? There are trailers.
A good puzzle, you understand all of the steps needed to accomplish it before you do it. You know what the problem is before the solution, and the journey of discovering it is what makes it rewarding.
What differentiates the Tomb Raider puzzle is the archaeological aspect. Like those things very often relate to actual technology that would be used by the Egyptians or the Inca.
The rooms feel lived in, they had purpose, individual purposes. I think that makes the puzzles harder, which I do love, but it's really, the spaces feel so organic.
We've worked really hard to invest in our puzzles and make them a lot more engaging. There's a cog puzzle where you need to move pieces of a gear down to a center waterfall area that then opens up another path. It's been reimagined a little bit.
Pay attention to things. We will.
The thing is with all the updates regarding Legacy of Atlantis update for Tomb Raider. I haven't seen any other gameplay except for the section of this puzzle only. Like,
Not point
nothing
out
else on
with
the
a flashing icon
regarding anything else
something
on the
that
game.
is like, this will kill you, this will hurt you. And I think that's really nice because you feel a lot more rewarding when you overcome that because you paid attention.
It is all about exploration, discovery, and solving the most complex challenges in our game.
The biggest difference between Greece and Egypt are puzzles. For Greece, puzzles are tightly connected or maybe rooted within the mythology. The theme for the puzzles themselves are strictly wrap around the mythology or a particular Greek god or a particular Greek event.
We have a Hephaestus, and we're trying to make this room all about the fire and forging the metals. We have a Poseidon room, which is my favorite, just because we could play the most with it. It's the biggest one, and we could play with what water does to the places throughout the ages.
When it comes to Egypt, puzzles are different in a way that all of them are physical based. These are machines. Egyptians would develop really advanced system, complex devices to just open the gate.
There is, let's say, a meta puzzle in Egypt, right? You're leading this beam of light throughout the whole level, reflect this beam all over Egypt, so then it gets in the right place.
Egypt feels like one large interconnected puzzle and place to hide and protect something very important.
Okay, it's too many puzzles for my taste, man. It's still loading. What else they were updates for? This, I think, so you guys have already seen.
Your target goes by the name of La Llorona. It's a moniker taken from a folktale about a woman who drowns her own children.
Sweet.
I'd say, but the animation, that is such a dead-ass face while like, receiving the most horrific information.
Those fanatics are her vapor trail. Get to them, and they will lead you to her.
On it.
You, Vargas, are lost and immune to the divine.
Meet you there, Roger.
Let me be clear. This op is the blackest of blacks.
Taking a shot. Frag out.
Love to have that mask.
The jungle. It came alive.
Straight away over towards this A side of the map, and NRG characteristically wider, offering a bit of space. But Kesden is quite happy to make some use of it, and Brock is heavily disrupted.
He's just fighting in front of the wall on his lonesome, picked off by Kiko. And now Envy on the retreat, just Knights in the sight. They're gonna have to work a different part of this map. Wow, they're playing for lineups even. Look at Rossi, he's all the way back in the spawn. Oh, a little combo with the shock dart.
Cringe mode activated. Now, of course, the Marber is actually off the table right now, so no chance to mitigate this stall utility. Kiko gonna have a peek, been a pretty gainful pistol for him to start things off. Always looking dangerous.
And they're fine just slowing the game down in this moment. A ton of time to work with. And look at that from Rossi. Picks up Ethan, who was pushing through A main.
Take flight. Systematically, Envy working the map. Obviously, this is NRG bonus, which is a little underbought in terms of the more powerful weapons.
We just need to see Envy with some competent trading here to win out this round. They got it in their hands.
That was enough to get Glyph off the plant. That should be very telling for Brock. Into the Cove. I imagine we're going to be bursting out in a moment. Okay, a little bit awkward there. Kesnet caught launching there. Three players trained on his position. It's up to Scooby here to salvage the situation. Couldn't ask for a more competent individual, but Demon won.
Here's Envy geared up for this B. Execute walls going in. Kesnet wants to get deep into the site, but denied by Brock straight away.
Yeah, spray down through the smoke for Brock. Easy enough to find the pick, and now it is a high tide to try and give Brock that pocket to play from. Scooby's already been picked off. Brock's looking to get past the one-way. This could be a little bit funky for Demon 1. Oh, Shock Dart takes a blow. Marty, though, going to be getting aggressive on the side here. NRG already looking to take some space. Demon 1 Doesn't really know where he should be looking at the moment. Pops up though and finds Mata. Quickly dealt with, but the response comes from Kiko instantly. Knights is very low, trying to play into the Blade Storm from that kind of range. Rossi, though, at least is good for it, but in no position to fight 2v1. It's going to be awkward, and Ethan waits on the line. Kiko here, obviously mindful that Knights is going to be pushed up, but Ethan's going to be there to meet him straight away into the null command here. This is very disruptive. And Scooter's waiting to punish this. They just walk straight past him. Oh, it's a disaster. Dodging and ducking away from this one. Is eventually tagged out, but healthy enough. Nope, tell it's going to be nice.
Into the TP.
That's
instantly. A great play.
A lot of util involved in that elimination. Kaizen here respecting this Harbor util coming through, but it's going to be tough to play into the Reckoning. Here comes Knights, so at least able to find one, but the follow-up on that Harbor ultimate is brutal. Kaizen's going to be forced on back. Speculating here through that wall. Rossi trying to hold up next to him. We're down to a 2v2 and plenty of noise has been made here for NRG, but man, they have stitched this together beautifully.
Oh, look at that HP though, it's horrific for NRG. Real shot for Demon 1 to close this round out.
Double swing though might be all that NRG need. Making a bit of noise, happy to try and tease
30 seconds
Demon 1 out onto one of these sight lines. Okay, that's not bad, he's broken this up nicely. The 2023 World Champion still reaching for the echoes of that kind of glory. That's the way to get started.
NRG with a lack of map control. Look at this hit from Envy, trying to go into this A side from plenty of different angles, but lacking a main control is going to be tough.
And Mata is just anchoring so effectively from this spot. Damage has already been done. Ethan knows he can play off this. Ideally, he wants to buy time and stay alive, but he's bought enough for Kiko to arrive. Making his way into the back of the site. Kiko can take a timing out of the smoke if Rossi takes contact. It should be a freebie though for the Viper, and it is. Kiko a little bit too slow off this, and now, okay, I like the impromptu talk screen coming up midway through this hit. This is going to create the space now for Envy to try and make something happen from this, but Demon 1 is lit.
Able to get that plant down, but Envy suffocated on the site. They want to get some space elsewhere. They can't cross. They know that that Outlaw is watching. So realistically, where can they go?
It is going to be a Viper's pit choice for Rossi. Give them a bit more breathing room here so they're not just pinned down behind this pillar. Into the smoke, okay.
From Envy offsite, except for Knights, who's just waiting for this Harbor wall to drop. Oh, this util just forcing NRG up the defuse.
Okay, 0 point. Is there a window here to turn this into something? Mata on the defuse now. Can you stop this guy? Please tell me you can! Ethan's able to find 4. Reps though. Scuba lucky to get a bit alive off this. They can even slow things down. Kiko finding Rossi.
That felt like the opportunity for Envy, and they're trying to force their way into the site, but the timings are just not there, and Scuba is able to exploit it.
Okay, they face up, seeing an opportunity to walk in amidst this YouTube, but Brock is ready to sit Kazna down. Oh man, that wasn't even close, guys. Brutal stuff. It's on Demon 1. Very good player at punishing positional errors, but he was the one completely caught. And just walked straight up into main, but Scuba will be waiting. He's in the corner. He gets a big ping, but Keston actually sprays that spot and catches him out. Brock here now, with the Reckoning coming across the site. Might try and get to this back corner before Envy can, but caught inside.
Terror is this, man. Again with this man. कौन सा मैट्रेस आ गया नीचे? No, fine man, will try it again.